Wonderful way to start the recording, guys. Wonderful.
Sorry.
We're having a great time. So, for the recording, before I do anything substantial, I'm DMing. Hi, Orlain. Sometimes. I don't care. I'm DMing because our usual DM is dead in a hole. Emotionally.
The hole is in here,
Figuratively.
though. Yeah, the hole's in here, but he's dead in it.
I think that's what they call a well.
Did someone put cookies in the well for Yufi?
We can't do
I thought he
this.
said-
Anyway, let's move on.
I thought he said puppies.
Oh, it's so fun!
I can't have anything. I can't have anything.
No, you can't. No,
Moving on.
we really can't. None of us.
Just started the recording, guys. So I'll start off easy. It's been a few days. Nothing much has happened. You've done your routines. I don't think any of you really are good at breaking the habit of paranoia and watchful vigilance. I think the one person who gets close enough to it is the person who never really had it, and that's Agate. And Agate's just like, what are you doing? Sometimes, just reminding you that you're safe. It doesn't click until you register kind of like a conversation while you're passing through town on one of the days. There's livelihood in the air, more than usual. Everybody's kind and boisterous, and everybody has a reason to laugh and smile. Some people attribute it to the person who reminded them that there's a reason to smile all the time. And they don't have to say who that is for you to know who it is. He's always been a good influence on his camp. So you just hear this passing remark of a mention of a festival, that they're trying to start a tradition. Because why not? They had done it off and on, here and there, just to sort of, everything kind of sucks. Let's smile. So why not make it a tradition? And it's just a passing remark of, I think this year will be this cycle will be fun, different. From one of the townsgoers that was working at the windmill. Just right next to the river, making sure everything is where it is, and just talking back and forth, and you didn't interrupt whoever was there. I'm actually going to ask, who routinely goes into the town to visit people, even if you don't talk? I feel like Agate would because it's habit.
Yeah. I raised my hand. I don't know why.
Brother. But either the two of you do it. Orlain's fucked off. He's doing shit.
He's
I
busy.
imagine Tryphon would occasionally wander into town just to see how things are going.
Would Aurelia go with Agate and Tryphon on just any day?
I think she does, and she's mostly going because she wants to see how, her old campmates are doing.
Yeah. You're in the same mindset of, I haven't seen them in so long, how are they doing? I don't know how to talk to them anymore, and you're getting nervous, so you just kind of stand over in the corner, essentially. You're like, I don't know how to bring up how you're doing without it sounding weird. And
Yeah.
they acknowledge it. They acknowledge it, and they kind of giggle when they see you. Because one of them that's being spoken to from the windmill operator is one of your old campmates. One of the more friendly ones. More of a jokester. But, clocks you. Kind of nods their head. Acknowledgement. And you three specifically overhear that exchange of about the festival. This cycle will be different, better, because of everything that's happened. I argue Aurelia has an awareness of what they're talking about, but not any details, because she's from the same area. Never invited. Whenever she was like told about it, some of the people from her camp would get stamps essentially of like, hey, you're cool, come here. And you'd never know who sent them. It's like, how did you fucking get them over here? Hello? We're actively in war. How are you doing this? And then you realize, you think back on it in the style of the seal, essentially, that was handed over as a token of knowing who's there. And you're just like, my fucking boyfriend, of course. His dumbass routines. A motherfucker.
Aurelia voice, yeah, that tracks.
Just the grumpiness of like, he didn't invite me. And I was like, oh, he didn't know me then. We were enemies. Right.
Retroactively mad for approximately 5 seconds, and then you're like, oh, right.
Hmm. So you register what they're talking about, and I think Agate understands what they mean by a festival, but no details. Tryphon, you're lost. So you're just like, huh? What's this? What are you talking about? Hello? Does Aurelia or Agate explain anything to Tryphon while they're walking through town and there's livelihood everywhere?
Does Tryphon ask?
I mean, he's probably very visibly confused about the idea of a festival.
Have you never had a festival before? Have you never been to a festival before?
I've
He's 8 months
existed.
old.
No, I'm 2 months old.
At
Even
this
only
worse.
point,
been
you're
there for
closer to 4.
Yeah, closer to 4 now.
yeah.
Statement stands. He's a baby.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. Everyone else has been around for 8 months. Tryphon has been around for a much shorter amount of time. So yeah, he just stares at Agate with the expression of, "Did you expect me to know?"
This is a bit. Orlain would literally just go, I've been around for decades. Hi. You being around for such a short time is weird. I hope you know that. But he's not here, so it doesn't matter. I'm just being funny.
A little teehee.
Hmm. But
If he's not here, then why is he on the map?
don't worry about it.
Anyways. Okay.
Gun emoji.
There
Regardless.
is just the confused stare of, you've only been here for 2 months?
Probably closer to out of character. I actually think it's probably closer to just 3 months, not 4.
At the end of all of this, it'll be probably exactly 4.
Yeah, it's just like I've only been around for like 3 months, and most of that entire time has been doing everything but whatever a festival is. It's been a lot of traveling.
Okay, so a festival is similar to a celebration. Do you know what a celebration is?
He does know what a celebration is, yeah. Important question.
Mm.
It's the non-committal shrug.
Stars save me.
You think they're gonna help?
A festival is like a big party, usually happens around a specific time of year.
Cycle, honey.
Yep.
Years aren't real.
God,
Well,
I
you
wish.
you already know that.
Agate already tried some sessions ago of like, do you know what a year is? And he got shut down. No. No. Gently corrects you. No. It happens at a certain time every cycle.
Yep.
Okay, just to reiterate, because I did zone out for a second there, we're actively going to the festival right now?
No, this is like a couple of days before you're overhearing that it's happening.
Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just like... okay. That makes sense, I guess. Is it normal for festivals to tell you to dress nice?
You didn't overhear that.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
I thought you said we did.
No, there was a comment of basically more or less commentary on excitement that it's happening, of when it's happening, this, that, and they didn't mention anything about clothes.
Okay. I may also be dead in the hole with Yufi. Anyways. The first part of the statement still stands. It's just like, okay, I guess that makes sense.
Aurelia,
Yeah.
roll history for me.
What history?
Yeah.
I got 5.
Rough. Never mind.
Wow. I don't know. Can Tryphon roll history?
No. I can give you context as to why I asked for history specifically for Aurelia.
It's fine. You don't gotta.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
mostly just joking because I figured the history had something to do with festivals that
Well,
Tryphon has never been a part of. No?
the thing that I was doing with Aurelia was her going through her mind palace of cataloged distant information that she's like, it's there, doesn't matter, I don't need to think about it. And it gets relevant every mention of the festival around here. And I was trying to get her to, the DC was 10, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Um I'd say with a 5, there's a nagging suspicion that there's something that you're forgetting. It's not important, but it is relevant and it's nagging at you. Trish shits and giggles. Hey, Mr. X, X non-combative person.
Yeah.
Mr. Widely Read over there.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll history? For a bit?
Just for a bit.
For a bit.
How poorly could I possibly roll?
And you get a
When
1.
I believe.
Okay.
I'm betting she gets a 1.
I believe in her.
I believe my gods will not fail me.
I think they will do that for funsies.
Holy shit.
Yeah, alright.
Wrap it up, folks.
Okay.
Fucking boo-doo. You're not getting that roll again.
Okay. Alright. So, Agate.
Yeah.
They start talking about a festival in this area. The way that they're talking about it, it's happened multiple times before now. This is just happening at this point because it's the most appropriate time for it. And they have the time and the energy and the resources and the excess hands. So you kind of put together with what you know about festivals and celebrations of the same kind. This is, how do I explain it in a way that makes sense in the world? Hold on, give me a second. I got it. You recognize it as a less of a party, and as you described, a celebration of some theme. And you kind of look around. This is like a part of your natural 20. You'll kind of look around. You pay attention to what other people, aside from those you were listening into, are saying. And you kind of put together the pieces of this festival they're talking about, that they're trying to turn into a tradition for their town. It is something one of the bases did infrequently, but more often than maybe other people liked. But they did it, and no one stopped them because it never stopped them from being a threat. Um, you put together really fast, actually. The festival is modeled after basically, I can't find a translation for it that makes sense. It's like putting together All Souls Day and Samhain together. It's a representation of celebratory of a passage of time. You're celebrating that moment in time, in the moment, and you're celebrating the people who have come and gone, and the people you've loved, and the fact that even if they're not there, they were there once. Not like a festival for the dead, but like reminding yourself that life is worth living.
Mm.
I'd say with the 20, you put together the pieces of that tradition started with someone they didn't expect to suggest it, but they'd never give a name. They just make a offhand comment from one of them of basically, you know, didn't think he had it in him. Not back then. Not mean. Just they knew the version of this person that I think Agate can put it together. This is a version of a person you know that you never met. And they did. So what does Agate say to everybody else if he says anything at all? I do say you pick up on the nuance of how they're talking about setting up and that there is a theme to it. They just aren't focusing on it in their words enough for you to pick up what the theme is. That's what you do with the natural 20. Congratulations. You know shit.
I know everything.
Good shit.
Almost.
You know things that are relevant to this area in its history. That's how I'm ruling it. So does Agate bring it up to the other two?
After asking, like, if there is a theme and what the theme might be, if there is one.
You go up to one of the people as you're walking, and they don't stop talking, they acknowledge you. They've seen you with people that they trust, so they don't question that you're there alone. But then you walk up to them, they stop talking, and they wait, and you ask. And their response is, "Oh, right, the festival." And a round-faced woman, and dimples, always smiling. You do see crow's feet. And it's one of those things that's really weird because usually, from your experience, Agate, crow's feet is a response to age. This woman does not look older than 22. At minimum, at oldest, it's 27. So it's just like a little weird. She's dressed in nice-ish clothing. They look handmade. There's finery, kind of like gilding on the accents of her clothes, but most of it's normal commoner clothing. You can't tell what class she would have been.
Mm.
You ask, how do you phrase it?
Pardon me. I couldn't help overhearing about the festival.
Oh yeah,
Is there some particular theme that this festival has?
well, it's the same thing It's the same thing every time we hold it. There's really only a rule, and we more of a guideline. The person who first set it up was the one who gave the rule. All we ask is that you don't come dressed in your gear. It kind of defeats the purpose of the festival.
Hmm.
If you have something nice, we offer you to wear it. Everybody's going to be wearing their nicest outfits. Just for fun, because we don't get to do it very often.
I understand. Thank you.
She looks at you for a second. And you finally notice the color of her eyes. You thought for a second they were bright red. And you realize that's not quite the case. It's more of a bubblegum pink. It was just caught in the light the wrong way. You're like, that's a weird eye color. But you don't really clock it any more than that. She's like, do you have something nice to wear? And looks towards your two allies that you've been seen with multiple times. She's like, do those two? Sorry if this is a bit
He does.
invasive, I'm curious.
He does turn his attention back toward Aurelia and Tryphon, just beckoning them over. Do we have well, I have some nicer outfits. Do either of you have nice clothes to wear?
Tryphon more or less just blinks before looking down at his current clothes and looking back up at Agate.
I think we can take that as a no from Tryphon.
No, slash, but these are nice.
She's
Oh,
waiting for a
honey.
verbal confirmation. She wants to hear it.
I could probably use something nice to wear, yeah.
All right. And is looking at you, Tryphon.
Yeah, no, he's looking down at his clothes again, just confused before looking up over at her, just like, I thought these were fairly nice.
She
I don't
thinks
have
for
very many clothes.
you. What's your insight?
It's a fucking, hold on, 21.
Instantly. You said something that was a challenge to her. Hi, guys. You immediately met the tailor.
Yay!
And I was
Fucking
like
nice.
doing rationalization in my head of where she would be at this point. Because I do think you're more in the town square area where like people are congregating. You don't have to move there. It's just for my brain.
Mhm.
It's just like
Yeah.
there's lots of people there right now. But you saw a finely dressed woman with a round face and nice finery. You're just like, she looks like she knows what she's talking about with the festival. She does. Of course she does. Job. Making people feel good about what they're wearing is her job. She loves doing it. So, she looks at you, Tryphon, and goes, could you repeat that, darling?
I don't have very many clothes.
Do you have any excess fabric that you don't care about?
Turning to Aurelia and I get just like, do we?
The answer can be no.
Maybe?
The answer can be no.
I don't think I do.
Okay, so it's one of you. Looks at Aurelia. Do you?
Taking her inventory because Aurelia has been occasionally picking up things.
We love hoarding.
We love hoarding in this campaign specifically.
Yeah.
It's
Talk
just
to Orlain about
unfortunate that Tryphon. It's just unfortunate that Tryphon hoards plants and seeds.
He'll get his turn in things. Fuck you.
Aurelia started hoarding more since she figured out the crafting thing. Anyway. Not fabrics, no.
Understood. You. Looks at you, Agate.
Yes.
She gives you a once over. It's not her gauging anything about you. You've seen this look before from older women that kind of clock what you're wearing at the end of a long day by yourself. Of just like, how long have you been wearing those clothes? It's like a worried look of like, this is a depressive episode, honey. What are you doing? She doesn't say anything. She just waits for your answer.
I can spare some fabric.
Do you want to? You
If it
don't
would
have to.
lighten your load.
Do you want to? I'm not going to penalize you for wanting to keep what is yours. I will say up front.
Hmm?
All I would ask is that you play errand runner for me today, and I'll make you all an outfit.
Okay.
That
Is that
sounds like a
amenable,
fair trade.
miss?
Certainly.
My beloved, you are in a tunnel.
I got sent to soup.
You did.
God damn it, 1 second.
You're good now. You're just really distant.
Yeah, my headset did a weird thing.
That's rough, buddy. But I did hear you. You said certainly, I think?
Yep.
And she nods. And then looks like kind of around as if someone else should be there, and she tilts her head. Where's Orlain?
He needed some alone time to decompress.
Is that what he said? I would say Orlain left really early in the morning today. He didn't want to talk to anybody. So he gave like a cursory note from one of his sketchbooks of like, if you are dying, come get me. For the love of God, I will heal you. Like a threat.
Yeah. He didn't say that per se, but yeah.
Hmm. She nods. Poor thing. He's never been good with emotions. Hmm. Do you think he'll want to visit during the festival?
Perhaps if he feels up to it, yeah.
I suppose this is an odd question. Does he have a preference on what I make for him? Or do you all not know? I'm not like getting on to you. I'm just curious.
I'm not certain. He seems to be getting more comfortable with. No, that's not what. Holy shit, brain, get it together.
Yeah?
1 second, I need to revisit the start of that sentence and fix it.
Okay.
Bleh.
You believe in you.
He seems to be. I don't know how I would put it aside from experimenting more with his clothing.
Oh. How so?
I've noticed a shift in his chosen style of outfits recently.
She makes a gesture. Continue.
1 second. Why is clothing as words so hard?
It's bad, guys.
It's so bad here.
I believe in you. You can take your time. There's no rush in this session.
Yeah. Okay, we have the implication this person knew Orlain before, right?
Yes, she has given off pretty much all but the direct statement of, I've been there with him.
Yeah.
To what extent, you're not sure.
Would not be too wild to assume she may have been part of his camp.
You know she wasn't a part of yours.
Yeah.
So she could have been from Clyde's or Isa's.
Well, he went from how he dressed when I met him, Jesus, almost a year ago.
Cycle, honey.
Yeah.
I believe in you. You got this.
To something almost more gothic over the last cycle.
She makes an expression of like, huh? What do you mean by that?
I've noticed his fashion seems to change almost as frequently as the seasons.
Well, yes. He's an Eladrin. But that doesn't really matter. I'm more asking about what he's comfortable in.
A slight shrug, and it's like, I haven't seen him in any clothing he seemed uncomfortable in.
She kind of scrunches up her nose a little bit as if she knows that's not true. It's like, oh, okay. Or at least she seems to not believe what you're saying to her. But she's not calling it out. Is there any specifics? Recently? If you need a reminder, I can tell you what he is right now.
I know he's warlock right now.
Yes. He's vibing.
He's having a great time.
I do think Aurelia kind of pauses for a second because the first thing she recalls him wearing this morning was Jack's shirt.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Jump scared by her own brain.
Regrettably for the time being, yes.
Mm-hmm. Ah. So you remember that? It's just like, okay. Okay. I have to get used to that. I can't jump every time. And she does see you, like, unintentionally flinch at something you recall. And she tilts her head but doesn't question it, waiting for any of your responses. Just looking between you three, waiting for an answer on what Orlain was wearing recently.
Question.
Can I?
Jack,
Sorry.
go ahead.
I was just going to ask if I could roll history to remember because I'm bad at that.
I'll think about it. Agate.
What? Jack's shirt. That's like a flannel, right?
It's a white button up.
Oh, why am I thinking of a flannel?
Hi, Jackie. Get your boyfriend out of your mind. Go. And that's not even a flannel. That's like something's wrong with him. I think he made it himself. It's not leather
He
and it's
drew
not
the lines
flannel.
on.
He pisses me off. Orlain's not here.
Robert.
It's still me.
Robert, this rock pisses me off.
Robert.
Yeah. So that's where you're getting the quote unquote flannel from. It's from Rook. Rook had
Ah,
weird jackets and shirts and stuff to put over what he was already wearing. Um,
fuck.
I think he did it as a game, but Jack's shirt is a white button up. I think Agate of all people would recall what the Warlock outfit looks like, kind of verbatim. Because Agate's the motherfucker who's just like, fuck you. Why are you disheveled? That's weird. Are you dying? That's weird. You're being weird. Fuck shit, by the way. Literally, I feel like Agate and Orlain right now are at the stage of friendship of like, no, fuck you. Someone else says the same thing that they were just saying to each other. No, you don't have permission for that. Denied. Equal opportunity haters, but only for each other.
That's so unintentionally gay.
There's something wrong with them. It's not normal.
Every relationship Orlain seems to have with someone close is unintentionally gay.
I don't think he controls it. If he did, I can't say that. Mm-mm.
The
Bad.
only reason I'm pretty sure the only reason why it hasn't been gay with Orlain and Tryphon is because Tryphon's like got the personality of a fucking rock.
Get help.
You do have a personality, brother. Get help. Seek assistance.
The personality is rock. And it's pissing everyone off.
But yeah, Agate would probably recall the color palette. Mostly purples, dark purples. There's a bit of a light lavender. But the actual clothing style, God forbid if you remember. You also remember that there was like, the sun was hitting it just right to hit you in the eyes, so you imagine it's something reflective. But God forbid if you remember. It just was like, oh my god, Orlain, please.
Wear
Ha!
something less.
Be normal at 5 o'clock in the morning, I beg of you. No, fuck you. Bastard.
Absolutely not.
Totally impossible.
So Agate only recalls that much because he was woken up by Orlain's shitty clothing design. I say that lovingly.
Fucking hazard worker type shit.
Fucking that TikTok of the front headlight, I summon divine light.
If I may.
Yeah,
Purple.
no, I only know what that means. I'm the only one who knows.
That's why I said it.
I hate you.
But yeah, Agate does kind of bring up the color palette was mostly purples, some lavender, which arguably could be considered a purple.
Anything else, darling?
I don't think I've ever seen him wear a dress.
She looks at you oddly. Not judgmentally, just oddly. Does he want to wear a dress?
I can ask him.
Is he going to give you an honest answer?
Probably not.
Yeah.
He seemed confused with my asking for his pronouns on several occasions.
She giggles a little bit just to... There's a reason for that. She
I won't.
She looks at you, specifically Agate, and squints.
Hmm?
Gives you a once over. She's very clearly not hiding that she's trying to find something on your person. Are you visibly carrying the sheaths?
Uh-huh.
The sheaths, the knives.
No.
She nods. Does he talk about Jackie much? I'd be concerned if he didn't, but it's up to him now.
That was the one that came before me, correct?
So you are
Yep.
her successor. Understood. She smiles like she knew you were going to say that. She was just waiting for you to do it. You gather in the next split second that she was looking for the sheets. So she wouldn't have to ask that question.
Ah.
But she nods and goes, "Yes, the one who came before you, Jackie. They were, oh, not were. She's not dead, I believe. I hope not."
She's
He
not.
isn't.
Stop telling people that I'm dead.
I can
I can
still
still
hear
hear her
her voice. Oh my god. Can we stop sharing the brain cell for 5 seconds, please?
No. It's on Bluetooth. Deal with it.
Turning off the Bluetooth.
Good luck.
Bluetooth device paired.
Okay.
Knocks myself
Guys.
out.
She smiles really softly. Almost like a, only Agate would understand this look, I think. Oh, mostly in passing from other people, at other people, but knows it. It's like a maternal look. Fondness, concern. That works. And she just nods, acknowledging the new information. Well, Jackie was the one early on who had to explain to him the concept of not being comfortable in your own body, because he didn't understand why. Not in a bad way, it was just literally with his abilities, he didn't understand why it wasn't accessible to everybody, in his own words. He literally said it sounded unfair. And she thinks for a second, laughs. I believe he outright said that it's unfair that people have to live with the discomfort of their own skin if they do not cherish it as much as he does his own. And Jackie's response was, "I don't think I can explain any better the idea of an ally for trans people. I don't need to do anything. I can't. There's nothing I can explain. He's got it." So, yeah, he has an idea in his own mind of how it works, and he's really close. So, he just doesn't understand. I don't think he needs to. It would just bog him down. So, you can explain pronouns to him. I just don't think it's necessary.
Mhm.
Orlain is just Orlain.
As most people are.
Right. But you did ask him something he didn't understand and expected him to have an answer. She shrugs. She doesn't seem like she's judging you. She looks amused. Regardless, if you can, ask if he wants a suit or a dress. I don't mind making either, especially for him.
He must be very close to you.
He is close to
I
everybody. That's his special trait. He's very good at getting close to people without letting himself in. He thinks I don't notice. I think I
It sounds
notice
like
him
a
less.
lonely.
It is. I think getting out of the camp, and even in this horrible situation, I think it's good for him.
Hmm.
He's gone through a lot, from what I can see, but it's the happiest I've ever truly seen him. She just waits. Oh, right. I need to start making your outfits. You go ahead and message him. We don't have the tracking devices anymore. We have they were used for other things. And she like points over to the windmill. It's then that you notice that there's not really any wind going. You don't know how the windmill's turning. And it registers. She's just smiling when you look back at her. We use those
Hmm.
items for different things.
Well,
Resourceful.
Of course. Well, so is there anything specifically theme wise for the outfits you want that you'd like? Nobody talking at the same time, I guess.
uh,
You really can just say like a color palette or something. You don't have to
The night
describe the entire
sky.
thing.
Tryphon with no opinions, just green.
Honey, you're already wearing green. Do you want to wear more green?
He's asking him questions he doesn't know the answer to.
just Tryphon deer in headlights.
She is staring at you, Tryphon. For equivalent exchange, this is like telling a chef that you once. It's like going to a 5-star restaurant and looking the chef dead in the eyes and say, "Hey, can you make chicken tenders?"
No, worse. Can you make a peanut butter and jelly?
Not quite. It's not that big of an insult. She's just literally staring and being confused. They're like, "I can make you any outfit, and you're. What's happening? What? Are you okay?"
He just shrugs after a moment, just like, I don't know outfits and styles that well.
Nobody in the camps really did, aside from me and Orlain. And
I
Jackie.
know even less.
Jack, shut up. I know that's you.
Maybe.
Bitch. Anyway. Sure. She reaches over to you, Tryphon, and just pauses as she holds out her hand towards the side of your face. It's like, "May I touch you?"
He does not.
And It's a very gentle touch for someone who is the obvious tailor. The one who
Wouldn't this be a fantastic time for Tryphon to discover he's touch starved?
don't test me. I won't do that right now. You get to have that as a later revelation and go, oh, wait, no, huh? That's later. I get to annoy you. Thanks for that. But
Oh
you
no.
give me ammunition. Fuck you. Um. So
I need to stop doing that with Fang.
winks with both eyes. Anyway,
As a blink!
that's not. I know what I said. Tryphon,
Yes.
you. It's a gentle touch. You're kind of caught off guard by it. You're so used to the idea of anybody who's been through the cycle, even without your lack of memory. Anybody who goes through this war, this cycle, this process. Soft hands is a mark of inexperience, usually. She's she's excessively good, painfully good, scarily good at determining what people look good in. You know that now. Because she's basically. Have you ever met someone who can do measurements without having the tape? It's scary.
It's magic.
Yeah, she's that good. She's gauging specifically with just touching the side of your face. She's making an assumption in her head. You read this pretty quickly with your insight. She's not hiding it. It's just that she's normally good about watching her facial expressions. You catch it though. She's running through the options in her head and is like quickly negating this, negating that. That might work. Very close. And you watch her basically land on the right answer. Then pulls away. Doesn't say anything.
Fucking blink, blink, what just happened expression.
I do also think with your insight, you know there was no magic involved. That's all her.
I reiterate the blink, blink, what just happened because
Mm.
there was
Freak,
no magic?
freak
You
shit.
just knew? What?
Freak shit. She's my wonderful little lady. Which, by the way, she is. I instantly equated her to being another one of the wild Aasimar. That was just like, hey, looks at Orlain. What are you doing over there? Stops Orlain.
Why are you so friend-shaped?
Yeah, it's freaky. There's like, I think she's the only other Aasimar outside of Jackie. So she's just sitting. I think she has gotten to a point with hiding her wings when it's not necessary that you don't even clock her wings until her shawl shuffles on its own. And you're like, what the fuck? Oh my god, she has wings? She's an Aasimar. Makes sense. You don't really do anything else. Very specifically, I'll let you guys roll this to see if you understand the context behind it. Her feathers, they blended so easily together and looked like a seamless piece on a shawl. But they rustled. You saw the breaks in the quote unquote fabric. It's like a weird gradient on the feathers. If I recall, I didn't have any of the notes on what she looked like. That's all improv. I just knew her race and what she is. That's it. I'm in hell. I'm trying to get an exact picture because I'm dying. Give me a second. That's a weird bird. Sorry. Oh, I know what bird that is.
Most birds are weird.
No, I was talking about a kookaburra.
The babies.
They're freaky.
They are weird.
Babies.
They're just they're freaky. They can be both. You can be freaky and a baby. That's a lot of babies in the animal kingdom, gonna be real.
Excuse me.
But yeah, there it is. That's don't like that. I don't like that you're like that. Thank you. Um, do you guys want to roll to see if you know what kind of bird she's modeled after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Roll. All of you roll. I think it'd be nature.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
A
Yeah.
burb. 19.
I don't know fuck shit.
I believe in you. You're the
That was
plant.
that. No, I rolled a 1, and I only have +1.
Yeah, it's bad. I rationalize it like this. You're not looking at the skies. Why would you know what birds look like?
Yeah.
How would you know what a bird looks like? You're not even sure what a bird is at this rate. I'm messing with you. You know what a bird is. You just don't distinguish their colors from each other. Why would
He
you?
sees. He's shown 2 pictures of a blue jay and a cardinal, and he's just like, "That's the exact same picture."
No. I'll kill you. Agate, do you want to roll? I don't know if Agate already rolled.
I did not see Agate roll.
I have not.
Nature.
Watch this be another natural 20.
Mm-hmm. Very
Or-
close.
or
Hot
not.
damn.
19. Handshakes and also 19.
So, you guys look at the gradient on what you thought was her shawl. And for a second, you're captivated. Again, it's just something she is. You know that she's an ASMR immediately. You know that she's one of you, Aurelia. You go like Noctis because it's very close. But instead of having the vulture pattern, she has the pattern of a black-billed magpie. If you need a picture of that, I can send it. They're very pretty. They're also assholes, as per usual in the animal kingdom. If they're pretty, they're usually hunting you for sport.
Oh, that's such a
Like-
pretty bird. What the hell?
Yeah,
Like humans themselves.
rough. Hey, our partner calls us objectively hot. We're not assholes. Well, I take that back. I'm a professional rage baiter. That's my job. But yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
both,
specifically are an asshole.
me specifically. Yeah, that's my job. But you two register. Oh, we've seen that pattern before. Both of you also register like a couple of other things that by default of having the matching pattern come with her personality. Her being able to suggest and peruse and make adjustments on the fly is part and parcel of her being a magpie. Magpies are very resourceful. They know where everything is supposed to go. Stop touching it. They're also very much known in the wild, magpies themselves, for being good at finding perfect locations to build a home or a nest. You kind of, it's an assumption I think Aurelia makes with the way with the way Agate caught her reacting to thinking about Jackie and Orlain. the maternal look. She might have been one of the people who suggested to settle down in this location. Do you say anything?
Me or Aurelia?
You're the only one who clocked the maternal look from earlier.
Ah,
Do you need me to repeat what Agate would have processed?
just that this was like the place that she probably suggested settling down in.
Yeah. If not the
I don't.
person who pointed it out, one of the people who vouched for it.
I don't think Agate says anything outright. But there is like just a gentle smile, and you chose well.
She crooks a brow, smiles a little bit. She doesn't respond to that, Agate, but you know she understands what you caught on to. She tilts her head, still smiling, giving that look of smart. And she makes a God. This is a very specific gesture. Only the index finger curl of follow me. Doesn't say a word. And she's heading back to where she works. So I do think the rest of this day, when talking to her, is spent being her errand runner.
Yeah.
Agate or Aurelia or anybody
Yes.
else. Do you contact Orlain at all to see what he wants?
Yes.
You do have a group chat, canonically. I made that canon by accident. I was
Messaging
joking.
the group chat, just big old eyes. Orlain.
Fucking oh whoa, Orlain. Don't oh at me, what do you want?
We
Woo,
met a nice tailor
Orlain.
lady who would like to make you an outfit, and she wants to know if you want a suit or a dress.
What was the first thing you said in that sentence?
We met the nice tailor lady.
You see the dot 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 pause dot 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 pause longer pause. Did you meet the tailor lady or the nice one?
Tryphon
The
pipes up with
Azamar.
Tryphon does pipe up with. She was very nice though.
There's a tailor. There's a nice lady. Both of those people are different. Did you meet the tailor? Did you meet Roslyn?
Is she the
Is-
Azamar that's a tailor?
Dot 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 pause dot 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 pause. You didn't fucking ask her name, did you?
We might have forgotten, yes.
There is a brief pause, pause, and then he just stopped.
And then just with no further follow up for a little while, guys. In like
We
drops.
know.
No, he does the thing that I do of guys. Period. Yeah. No, that's it.
we
It's
still
the
need an
guys.
answer.
Implied in brackets. Get it together.
Yeah. Do you say you still need an answer?
Yes.
Excuse me.
There's a long pause. You're not sure if he sees it because there's not a red receipt or anything to turn on. It's a group chat. It's just law of the beast. Go whatever. Whoever sees it first wins, I guess. Wins what? Don't know.
The
Sanity.
prize. The best prize of them all.
Yeah?
We have sanity in stock.
Sometimes. When it's relevant.
Oh,
When it's
so not
relevant
right
to
now
the
then.
plot.
Sanity is plot armor. We don't get those in stock very often. Anyway, in character, there's a long pause while you're doing errands, running around, and do any of you walk up to the Asimar lady and ask if her name's Rosalind?
I think Aurelia does sort of like sheepishly in the with the air of, I know I forgot to do this earlier and I'm very sorry about that.
So how do you ask her? She's in the middle of weaving. This will make sense. She's a weaver by old trade. She's
Ooh.
she does everything strand by strand. It's perfectly handmade. She does everything herself. And
Just the,
she acknowledges you but doesn't look away from what she's doing. Just, can I help you?
yeah, just the, yes, we were trying to message Orlain and just we kind of forgot to do this earlier and Orlain brought it up. Is your name Rosalind?
Rosalind. But yes.
Rosalind.
For people who are taking notes, it is Roslyn. Rosalind.
Oh, the funky spelling. Okay.
Yeah. I love it here. I love making things complicated for no reason. Thumbs up. I actually like the name
Thumbs
Rosalind.
up.
But she says
It's a great name.
it's cute. And it fits her because it's also an old Roman name. I think it literally means Lady of Roses. It's very cute. Something like that. Rose something. But she chuckles, pauses in her weaving, and goes, I am Rosalind. I'm not offended that you didn't ask. I know you guys are still getting used to the idea of. There's no good way to say this. You're still getting used to being a person, honey.
Yep.
I don't blame you for not recognizing that being a person comes with a lot of awkward conversations. If it wasn't for Orlain doing all the stuff he would do. And this is one of my favorite traits about him. If it wasn't for him enforcing that we all sit down one night and just talk, not anything important, just talk, we would not know how to handle ourselves in this town at all. It's because of his insistence that we get to know each other as people. Over time, multiple cycles. He's the reason why we're able to function a little better. But yes, my name is Rosalind. Most people call me Rosie.
It's
Orlain
nice
doesn't
to
know how
meet
to
you
not be
then.
formal. And she gestures to your guard of you're having a conversation that you should get back to. Because she was paying attention. And you're realizing she's paying attention to fucking everything around her. She's scary. That's why you're starting to put together why Orlain's just like, those words didn't belong in the same sentence along the same descriptor pattern. Did you meet the tailor or the nice lady? Orlain voice. I know the tailor. She's a bitch. I love her. She was nice to
It's
you.
very straightforward.
I swear, if you get Orlain talking about Rosalind, it'll be a moment of, she's a bitch. She's good at her job, though. Thumbs up. She was nice to you? Fuck. like, damn it. She's showing off. But do you go back to the conversation and explain? Yes, it's Rosalind. Rasa.
Yeah.
hmm There's dot dot dot. Okay. I don't care. Then dot 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 dot. Pause. Really long pause. Another. It's like a repetitive cycle. He's definitely saying, typing stuff and pausing, deleting, doing the same thing. And then it just stops.
If you have something to share with the class, by all means.
The instant response you get, Agate, is no, heart emoji.
Ugh. Orlain, what do you want to say?
There's a pause. Why is she asking if I want something to wear?
For the festival.
Immediate response. Oh fuck. Nothing else.
uh,
Do you guys wait for another text or do you instantly respond?
yeah, Aurelia will give it a couple minutes and then go, yeah.
Dies instantly. You give it a couple minutes, and after about a minute and a half, the follow up is, I forgot.
I figured as much.
Forgot.
Orlain voice. I'm not present. I'm not real. Say that? Fuck. He's having a bad time over there. He's having a bad time / neutral. He proceeds to go, I think only Aurelia knows what that festival is and what it means for my base. I can explain, but it would take me for fucking ever. I'm like, I'm busy. I'm doing things.
You can multitask, can't you?
Allegedly. Agate, you know he's hassling you specifically. Just every comment you
Well,
make, there's a sassy one in return.
well, now's your chance to prove that you can.
Presumably. There's a dot, 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 pause. Long pause. You get the response that is very clipped from Orlain's end. You don't need to be near him to know what tone he's using. His response is, I might not attend this cycle. Don't worry. I just need time. Then it's another dot, 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 and going, only contact me if someone gets hurt. And it's not like a Skype thing. It's just like, it literally shifts there's a message that pops up of, fucking, it's all numbers. There's no names. At least in my brain for that, because it doesn't make sense why they would show their names suddenly. Doesn't whatever. But it's like the number string for Orlain uh goes offline after he says he's not, unless you're dying, don't talk to him. Uh, it's at this point that all three of you that were like kind of watching him do that and explain of like he's not attending, he's cool, he just needs time alone. Process. You noticed Rosie has stopped in her weaving.
Are you alright?
I should be asking you all that question. I'm very good at reading a room, honey. What did Orlain say?
He might not attend this cycle.
Ah, did he say anything else? She looks a little visibly worried. Just in that sense of she seems to recognize something in his word choice.
He needs time?
She just kind of
Unless
hummed.
someone is actively dying, don't contact him.
That's rough. I don't mean to assume. How has he been doing lately before coming back? And she sets her weaving tools aside and just looks at all of you. She looks very serious now.
Not good. None of us were, but it was definitely affecting him the worst.
What tipped you off? The breathing out glass?
Pardon?
That's happened twice now.
Yes.
So the sound a couple nights ago. That was him?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm. Noted. Anything else? I suggest you don't lie to me. A
What would
mission
we
is.
have to gain from lying?
I don't know. That doesn't mean you won't. I don't like omissions either. I consider them lies.
Uh,
You're. It's. I think Aurelia's having the response of having dealt with Hopper being serious vaguely, a little bit, and she's like, this is the same feeling of like, ew, this is bad feeling. I don't like it. It's not like maliciousness or hatred or anything else. It's like a very solemn seriousness of making sure she has the correct information.
yeah. Well, just before we came back, we had to kill someone who was doing some very fucked up things.
She squints, tilts her head.
the knowledge goddess, right?
Elaborate.
She called herself Noelle. She,
Means nothing to me, honey.
yeah. She done experimentations on a species, a member of which Orlain is very close to, and while he wasn't involved in the experimentations, it was still quite hard to learn about.
I see. Anything else that I should know about?
In
the
the north, we
process.
lost 2 people. Not from our party specifically, but people we were allied with.
A nice acknowledgement. She's just waiting. Letting you talk. Agate, you were saying something.
In the process of having to kill self-claimed goddess, we lost another person who I presume he was close with.
Aurelia,
You seem
you know who Agate's referring to. You've caught on over the past few days. Agate's horrible with names. We'll recognize your face in an instant. God forbid if he remembers your name. Names are not
Agate.
real. Names simply are not real, and they cannot hurt him. But you know,
I mean, you
I know you.
Get red for filth, my friend.
You've made
you're
it
not wrong.
You've made it clear every time you try and talk about Orlain. Okay? You can't even fucking remember his fuck you. Alright?
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
I will kill you.
You can try.
You're across the house, buddy. I will pause this fucking recording. Anyway. Pause it, not stop it. That's how serious I am. Anyway, moving on. You know he's talking about now Silas. You also know while Orlain had a habit of getting close to a lot of people, you wouldn't say that he was ever really too close to Galen or Silas now. It was more like a cursory, oh, my cousin adores you. So I'm nice to you by default. You make him happy. Just, you don't think it was that, but it did help.
Yeah.
Mike Capel here, Patriot Software's founder. Most big corporations have...
She's waiting.
He wasn't the closest to Galen, but...
Who?
One of the people we lost. His name was Galen. Orlain's slow processing. Orlain met his cousin in the north, and his cousin was fairly close to Galen.
She's not hiding it. She is actively trying not to say anything now.
Which one is the cousin? This is directed to Aurelia.
Rook, the one with the motorcycle and the shotgun.
Oh, the one with okay.
Was that you?
I have a question.
What's up?
Are they openly talking about Rook and like who he is, weapon and whatnot?
Do you directly mention it?
I don't imagine they're having this conversation very loud, and they're not like in public now, right? They're in her building.
Yeah, she has taken you to her shop and where she works. You are running errands for her, and this is like a downtime-ish period between running errands.
Okay. I just needed to confirm that because I will remind everybody his former rank was specialist. He was a very well-known individual. If you say not only his name, but also what his weapon type, even someone who doesn't know him fully would go, "Ting! I'm sorry, what the fuck?"
Why do you think the reaction was from Rosalind to keep her mouth shut? I know how that works.
I know. I just gotta
Yeah.
softly remind you guys.
She just keeps her mouth shut as you talk and explain. She's not hiding the fact that she has something to say, but she's not saying it. She's letting you talk.
Sort of like glances at Rosalind and just, did I say something?
Not directly, dear. It's just a lot of putting together puzzle pieces from what's left over. I can't imagine he feels any better about the matter. Yep. Laugh and realizing that you're missing enough to never make out the perfect picture again. I don't blame him for not wanting to attend this year, right now. This cycle. God, fuck you too. This cycle.
Sorry.
Agate started it.
What?
You
That
and
was the
your-
previous session.
I'm aware. Bitch. Anyway. Fuck you. Anyway, she just makes a comment of, I can imagine how it's eating at him. And she doesn't elaborate. And she turns back to what she was doing and goes back to weaving. At this point in the day, it's close to about maybe 3 in the afternoon. She's not let you do all the errands without snacks and water and all that. She's attentive. But she has her back to most of you. I think Tryphon, for lack of a better term, zooted.
He apparently has no idea what the fuck is going on and is just staring off into space.
He should. He's the one who's been around Orlain the longest with that happening. At least paid attention long enough to see why he's acting that way. But okay.
Working across teams is tough, but
The
Asana
player
makes
is
it
also
easy.
zooted.
Asana AI can spot
Fair enough.
roadblocks and assign work to keep everything on track. That's how work gets handled. Visit
You know,
us at
both of
asana.com.
you, I think all of you do recognize she's still listening.
Burberry Hero.
But it's also like, God. She is. You're starting to understand why the clarification from Orlain was needed. She's a very scary woman. Especially when she drops the smile.
Just spooky.
You still cannot fucking figure out what her class is, and it's a little weird. Because you know the way she's holding herself. She used to go out and do missions. You don't know what she was doing, and it's terrifying. It's almost deliberate. I think Tryphon clocks it, of her demeanor has shifted. She looks her entire demeanor shifted from these are friends of an ally of mine to these are people that someone I care about knows. It's a very subtle shift, but important, and Tryphon catches it. She isn't saying anything, but you know she has something to say. Do you do anything?
He sort of tilts his head and, not knowing how else to phrase it, it's just like, is something wrong?
Not inherently. I have been told I can be a little overbearing. That is all. I am trying very hard to curb it. As for all intents and purposes, I am much younger than him now. Most people are. That's why I'm worried. She rolls her shoulders and just. You can see the tension of someone who knows. She rolls her shoulders in a way that you, Tryphon, understand. Because there's a certain way you have to garden to make sure that your shoulders don't evaporate into ether when you're done. It's like a stretch.
Yeah.
Preparing in case you have to leap out of the fray instantly, very fast. It's like bracing. In gardening, this is how you uproot things. It's a little bit more tension in the right spaces. It's how you register it with your insight. It's like, she's bracing for something. And you kind of finally register what the conversation was of like, why? What? I think Tryphon doesn't understand why they're giving away Orlain's details like that, even if she is someone close to him. He's like, that's weird.
Yeah, this is weird. What's happening? Yeah, because I imagined, because since I was like that the entire conversation, he just briefly disassociated.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, oh, that's what they said. And that's what they said. Why did they say that in that order? I think it's like a lack of, I think the lack of tact is saving you. Because you're just like, stands there, stanced up. That wasn't what you were supposed to say, was it? Is that what you say in normal conversation? Is that why nobody pays attention to me and Orlain listens? It's like a background conversation in your brain of like, is this how we talk to people? Is this normal?
Is this how things are supposed to go?
This is a bit, no one's in trouble. Are we supposed to give away other people's personal life details just because they know each other?
What if he actually says something to that line, just like,
I'm mostly doing a bit of just like, Rosslyn had no idea about Orlain having extended family. Let alone it was
yeah,
fucking Rook.
he actually does stand there for a moment before clocking it, because I imagine, well, he does know family terms now. He does remember upon waking up not knowing a damn thing about what family is. It's just like, what? What was that?
Yeah, I just made a noise.
Oh, okay. Before he just looks over at Aurelia and Agate, just like, isn't the whole family thing not really much of a thing? Sort of unintentionally reminding them, most people don't know what family is in these groups.
It's iffy. I would say Tryphon doesn't have the context. The other two have it in a different way. Agate would have the context from a non-combative standpoint of like, yeah, there's family, it's adopted family, there's community, it's normal. And then there's Aurelia, just like, it's weird over here, guys. I'm not sure what happened, but Hopper has feelings in a specific way about me that is not quite daughterly, but it's something. There's something wrong there. Like, she has no real full context for it the way that Orlain fully understands it. Well, kind of. We can talk about it. He understands it against his will. But it is like an afterthought for Aurelia of like sheepishness of like, he didn't tell anybody here about Rook. Fuck. He didn't. He's like, oh, I thought you knew. Fuck. This doesn't feel good. I think Aurelia is
He
just
just-
like quiet.
Visibly melting slightly.
And Rosie kind of pauses and goes, I'm not upset. I'm concerned. The fact that Orlain has neglected to say anything about. And she looks like she's fumbling to say the right words to address Rook. She's like, I can't imagine he's processed entirely his ties to Specialist Rook. Did he find out or was he informed? Is my question.
If I remember correctly, Rook straight up said it to him.
Yeah. Rook said that to him and was just like, hey, info dump time. He's like, okay. Here we go again.
Orlain voice, okay.
Yeah, it was rough. And he's okay with it. Clyde is not.
No bueno. Yeah.
So she would
Really
have,
just sort of grimaces slightly. He was told.
wonderful. And you know the tone she uses is bitter. You're starting to easily catch why Orlain is just like, the tailor lady? You call her nice? More and more with every passing moment, she's like, oh, she's scary.
Tryphon finally tuning back in, just like, what happened? What did I miss? What's going on?
Tryphon accidentally calling them out on giving out Orlain's personal information. And it's not a bad thing. These are people he trusts. I think he would just be like, you could have just asked if I wanted them to know. He won't be mad. I'll say that much. He's just like a cursory, you could have asked. Just as a joke. I do think Aurelia still kind of softly internalizes it of like, doesn't feel good. I did a slightly upsetting thing.
Aurelia, hold on, I have to be sad for a minute.
Does she actively go out of her way to be like, I gotta be sad for a second?
Not like verbally, it's more like visibly wilts for a hot minute.
Tryphon reaches over and gives her a gentle pat on the shoulder. Just pat.
I think for the rest of the day of errands, all she does is give you places to go and things to pick up. She doesn't really engage much after that. And Tryphon, with your passive insight, you know she's just thinking. You said a lot to her very quickly. You didn't hopper her, but you got really close. About someone she cared about, no less.
Saved by the autistic satyr.
Yeah. That's why I grabbed you from your dissociation, because you're actually the saving grace in a lot of this situation. Your autism, it's a boon.
It's his superpower.
It's great.
I have a question.
What's up?
What time is it around the time that they finish up the tailor's request?
She is very fast. this is kind of the running joke with her. Her weapon are felt needles.
God damn you fucking...
God.
It's a monk. She's a monk.
I'm not confirming or denying what she is.
Fuck you, I'm God, tell me! I need to know!
It doesn't matter. She's not on the front lines. None of them are.
No, but I'm curious. You've created another person I need to account for. I'm curious.
She's just a
Outright,
lady.
then by outright stating that you won't confirm it, you're confirming it.
That's not how that works.
That's totally how it
Unfortunately.
works.
No.
No, the fucker would go, I'm not confirming nor denying that she's a monk. Internally. Yeah, because she's a fucking druid.
No, we already have Azzy. We already have Addie. Why would I make another druid?
What?
Why would I make another druid? It doesn't make sense. Addie's right there.
You can have 2 druids.
That's
As
a
treat.
no. Not my. It doesn't make sense in my brain to make a druid.
Understood.
I'll get back to you on what I decide on, because I literally only had in mind that her weapons are felt needles.
Alright. I have a funny one. She's a rogue. She showed Cassim how to stay quiet and quick.
Awful news. You might be right. That'd be funny. You know what? Yes.
Just
Purely
the
because it's
immediate-
funny.
Purely because I like the bit.
Understood.
Just the immediate, like, Chasm fucking around. Chasm. I'm in danger. Why is she awake?
The lady of all time. But when everything is made, she's still working on something when you guys are about to leave with your new ensembles. It would be considered in D&D inventory, I think, fine clothes? Fine traveling clothes or something?
Yeah,
One
that
of
makes
those.
sense.
So if you want to note it. Yeah, it's either fine clothes or fancy clothes. I don't care which one you put on there, but you can make a note of it in your sheet. Because she made that for you guys. They're for you. You were running errands for her all day, so she didn't have to leave. So we got done faster because you guys agreed to help her. But she is still working on something by the time you guys are wrapping up your end of the bargain. She has given you the dismissal of, you've done everything, I have given you everything. Have a nice night. See you at the festival. And she's just working away. Do you leave or do you stay?
I think Aurelia goes.
There's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
This is not me baiting you into talking to her more. I can move on to the next scene easily. I'm just asking if you stay and chat with her.
Tryphon just with the fucking awkward autistic waddle away.
Agate.
Hmm?
Do you stay and chat? Or do you go?
I think he stays and chats.
Do you ask her anything specific? This is just like a cursory what you talk about for the next few hours while she finishes up what she's doing.
Just how life has been going in this town, just how it differs from his own experiences.
The first thing she
Idle
says,
chatter.
yeah, the first thing she answers with when you ask her like how life is in this non-combative town, she's like, blissfully boring. is the first words out of her mouth. And she follows it up with a little laugh. For a very long time, I had fantasized about a day off. Now all of my days are spent in solace, in solitude. I talk to people. I love talking to people. I love being social. But it's not mandatory anymore. And it feels so much easier to talk now. It's nice.
Mm.
What about you?
I miss the days when things were simple, when I lived in my non-combative town.
Do you think things can't get simple again?
I hope that they can.
They will. You'll get there. It's just for a little while. You're gonna have to endure. Oh, what was the phrase? There's a phrase I heard a while ago, passing. Don't know who said it. It was something along the lines of, "You're gonna have to endure a couple horrors." Whoever said it, I don't even remember. It just struck me as very funny, and I kept it in mind. So you'll have to endure for a while, but after you are done enduring, you can breathe a little easier.
Who knows? I may set up a church.
You don't seem the type. I apologize.
I don't.
That was a bit out of left field. I don't know you well enough to say whether you're religious or spiritual.
If I may be so bold as to ask, what type do I seem?
She looks away from what she's doing at you now. And you realize it's been a couple of hours now, and she's very nearly done with what she's doing. And she just watches you for a second, looks at the way I think you examine her back, of just
Hmm.
meeting gaze for gaze. And she just smiles and nods. I think you know. Because it's what you give it off to everyone as a defense mechanism. Compared to Orlain and Jackie, you are a pamphlet.
There's a soft, like, huff of a laugh at that.
I mean no
I wasn't
disrespect.
aware I was so I wasn't aware I was so easy to read.
I said in comparison, darling. How much do you know about Orlain? Anything at all?
Not nearly enough.
What do you know about him? And she starts to do the last finishing touches on what you understand as a gift. It's very simply, um, it's made for a more slender frame, smaller, like not broad shoulders, but settling easy on maybe a more feminine frame, maybe just a small masculine one. But its design is similar to your request about the night sky, except instead of dotted stars and a gradient from a little bit of pink to mostly purples and blues, it is pure twilight blue with like cartoon moons, the crescents and the full moons, an outline for a new moon. And I think you're watching her as she finishes up one of the specific middle designs. It's a very unique thing because you're not one you love looking at the night sky, but you never really pay attention to the moon. I think not without prompting. It's not your thing. Even when Orlain would suggest it, you're just like, it's your thing, whatever. I think the only time recently, or really ever, you've paid attention to the moon is when you were told to, and that kind of backfired, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you do kind of recognize what this is, but more in the cursory way of, okay, what's with this family and the moon? Why are you fascinated with the moon? The moon sucks. Like in the right back of your head, just like fuck that guy, and not even in a mean way, not in mean spirit. It's just like it's almost like a teenager trying to be like, fuck you, yeah, fuck you, and walks away. It's like I'm 16, guys. Yeah. I think it's like Agate just huffing a second time of like, what's your fascination with the moon? The stars are cooler. But you do notice it. It is a sort of like a poncho or a shawl of some kind, made for a slender frame. Like I said, design of crescent, full new moons, and right in the middle, on the back and the front, is almost good. Thank you, headphones, for cooperating. There's a thing my headphones do randomly, is that they'll just, hi, yeah, disconnects. Why? What do you get out of that?
Comedic timing.
Fuck that. Fuck you. Bye. But it is like almost immaculate design. Like she had been purposefully making sure every detail is correct before she put it down in fabric. But it is the moon, the one in the sky. The one that Orlain always seems to chat at. And I think you put it together of like, this is, someone's gonna have to deliver this to Orlain. Fuck, I stayed behind.
Just resigned to his fate.
And she just finishes the last thread, ties it up, lets it fall easily, and takes it off, dusts it, makes sure it's steady and holding together, and then just folds it up. Has the outer front-facing symbol of the moon facing you, and it's just like, I'm not going to ask you to do this, but you can if you want to. This is not a part of my errands.
I'd like to check up on him regardless.
She smiles and nods. His dad will appreciate your effort to reach out. And hands it over to you. You have no idea where Orlain is.
How difficult could it be to find one man?
Yeah, bud? We'll
Yeah.
actually fucking get back to you. Aurelia and Tryphon. I get you. Fuck you. I'm tormenting you. Aurelia and Tryphon, do you head back to the commander area, or over there, outside of the main town?
That spot over there, yes.
The one where you were
Yeah.
given a designated spot to sleep because they were expecting you. Yes. Gosh. Do you update the commanders at all on your trip, or is it just, oh, you're tired? Bye, night.
I feel like Tryphon probably would, if
Tryphon,
Aurelia doesn't.
do you, Aurelia?
I feel like Aurelia would stop specifically to talk to Hopper.
Mm-hmm. Who does
Tryphon
Tryphon?
would end up stopping to talk yeah, it's Izanani.
Mm-hmm. I'll say it's past sundown. They're not exactly wrapping up to go to bed, but they're winding down. Affectionately, they're doing the old people thing of like, oh, it's sundown. It's almost 8. Thank God. That's a very specific reference, I think. Of like, oh God, it's 8 p.m. I need to sleep and I need to be dead. That's anybody past age 30. I'm sorry.
Fucking excuse you.
You're an outlier. I don't know what's wrong with you. Every 30.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
But they're winding down. In a couple of hours, maybe at max 4, closer to like middle of the night. Not exactly. Moonrise is what people have been calling it. In Aurelia, you know, moonrise is just nighttime's version of high noon. It is what it is. And they don't stay up till moonrise. That's Orlain's thing. You have no idea why he does it. You kind of put together why he does it, but you haven't seen Orlain all day. You also notice Agate is not with you. You're kind of sure he stayed behind to talk to Rosslyn? You don't know. So
We have our suspicions.
yeah. Who wants to go first? I'm not voicing these characters, I'm just order.
I probably should,
Yeah.
if only because I gotta leave in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yufi.
Yes.
Tryphon is going to approach Izanani.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hold on. I gotta, as the player, remember what all Tryphon would be updating Izanani on. Like, is it just the festival, or...
It can be anything you want to try and inform her of, whether she knows about it or not. I'm pokes you. Talk to people.
I'm talking to people.
Have faith in yourself.
Yeah, no, Tryphon goes up to Izanani and it's just like... There's probably a longer pause as he's looking at her, just like... She probably can see the gears turning of him trying to figure out how to, what to say and what to update her on before just like... There's going to be a festival in town in a few days.
Oh, yeah, I know about it.
Okay. Did you know that you're supposed to be wearing nice clothing?
Give me a... What's your passive perception, bud?
22.
She kind of just turns to you, and you realize none of her clothes are dirty at the moment. And with the most frog blink, she goes, "Mm-hmm. I'm in them."
Is it like her normal gear, or is it just clean clothes?
A little bit of left, a little bit of right.
Yeah, no, he
It's like
looks it over.
It's
Sorry.
kind of like she's melded her normal battle gear with clean, regular clothes. And she has made sure to clean both because without needing an actual roll, you know for a fact she's more than likely had to go out and go, "I'm ready," and Hopper goes, "Bloodstains. Try again." Damn.
Yeah, no, Tryphon looks at this, thinks about what Rosalind had told him and the outfit that she had given him, and it's just like, Rosalind said specifically not to wear our gear.
Think funking.
I feel like Isa only knows Rosalind through the context of it's the lady who makes all our clothes. Not in a bad way. It's just like she volunteered to do that, and she's good at it and enjoys it and loves what she does. I don't think Isa
Yeah,
fully
just
registers anything else.
she thinks for a moment. She definitely thinks for a moment. I'll ask Clyde. No, Hopper has the sense of style.
Put him on blast like that, why don't you? Okay. Damn.
Tryphon actually has no idea what else to update Ethan Honey on.
You could inform her that it's more of a cursory thing, not an insulting thing of like, Rosalind was updated on Orlain not being okay, and she had an odd response. At least to Tryphon, it would have seemed odd.
Yeah, especially with him fucking spaced the fuck out the entire time.
He might
Help
actually.
me, time no longer feels real.
I think specifically because Tryphon was so zooted at the time, just straight up not there, and still managed to register that she was acting weirdly instantly as soon as Orlain being unwell was implied, but didn't really verbalize it until questioned about it, and didn't really give much information. It's like, I think Isa would be better at this to address the situation. I should tell her. That's
Okay, yeah, no, so he does end up, after a moment of puzzling out what else to tell her about, it's just like, Rosalind ended up being updated about Orlain's, and he does fumble for a moment, but just like, situation?
Which one?
And she had general.
Mm.
She had an odd reaction about it.
Wait a minute. And you see her look up to the normal housing, like back to the upstairs room where you can hear. Give me a perception check, bud.
Perception? Okay, give me a sec. I need the... Right, okay. And this is... Is this a hearing or smell thing?
Hearing.
Okay, so I get advantage then.
If it were any other sense, I probably would have asked for insight. But this is a hearing thing, and that falls under perception in this very moment.
Well, perception counts as smell. You can perceive smells.
Yeah, I know. Just
Anyways, 23.
you lightly hear the muffled sounds of a beautiful recital of the violin, followed by. Okay, good. Try again.
The head tilt, just like, what?
Just she's holding a knife, by the way. Points. Orlain hasn't left the house. What are you talking about? She knows. Dawns on her. Oh, okay.
You know, he's still being bluntly honest. It's just like, Agate and Aurelia were talking for a while with her.
Okay. I'll get when they take a break from their test. I'll let Orlain know. Has he already been told? Or Yeah, bud?
There was a weird skronk noise.
Oh, because I'm flipping an actual bottle opener, and Impulsive Thoughts was just like, "Hey, here's my mini fan. This looks like it can fit perfectly in between."
Skronk.
Yeah.
Yufi.
Yeah, it's fine.
But anyways, repeat the question.
Does Orlain know? She's asking if Orlain's been updated that his secrets and his titles and stuff has been shared with another person without, because in her mind she hasn't put together like, oh, he knows yet. No, you've just told her they know now, so she's checking to see if Orlain's been notified or updated.
Tryphon checks the group chat. Was there anything about that in the group chat?
Whole
Oh.
scene for it.
Yeah, there was a exchange of.
I mean, afterwards, outside of the scene, did anybody I'm asking Aurelia and Agate mostly? Did anybody tell Orlain after it had happened?
I don't think anyone would have messaged him after he said that only contact me if someone's dying.
Yeah, so Tryphon checks the messages and it's just like, well, unless one of them showed up here before me and told him. No,
Before you go to that fucking party, one of you tells him.
I don't even know what was happening. I don't remember any of that conversation. I just know Aurelia and Agate were talking for a while, and I guess they figured because Rosalind and Orlain know each other.
Assumptions.
Yeah, no, like I said, Rosalind had a very odd reaction to it.
Well, she's not my kiddo, so I wouldn't know why her reaction's odd.
I do think
He
Giza
just
has
shrugged.
encountered Rosalind off and on.
Yeah, but I'm putting in the light of how it was
Yeah.
initially described of Isa meeting her and knowing her more in a non-combative sense of, oh, this is the clothes lady.
Yeah, makes sense.
So she's very much like, okay, well, talk to Clyde if he's shit. We need to get him in a suit and tie soon. We'll handle that later.
Tryphon does the tilt of the head thing. It's just, well, I mean, Rosalind didn't make a suit or a tie for me.
No, he's got one. Well, of course not. Rozzy makes whatever fits you best. Because she knows.
No, that explains the hand thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she does the pinky to thumb bullshit.
No, she touched my face. Her hand was surprisingly soft.
Mm-hmm.
Just a moment of fidgeting before it's just like, well, I guess that was all I really had to tell you.
Okay. You doing all right?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You've been talking to people?
I'm talking to you? Talking to people. He's not his people. I'm talking to you. I am talking to people.
Whatever's wrong with your autism is great. Something wrong with you.
As we've established many times before.
I was mostly talking about Tryphon, but okay.
I'm also talking about Tryphon.
Yep. Thumbs up. Ooh.
What the did you want to, my autism is a different kind of fucked.
You're good? Is that all you want to say to Izanani? You did update her.
Yeah, that's all he can think of to say.
And I think that's a good place for you to be able to comfortably go get Aurora.
Yeah. I will go ahead and disappear. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Aurelia,
Why?
you go to Hopper. Or you try to.
Definite attempt.
I think you're aware of, like, I hear music late at night. Yeah. Like the rationalization of, like, it's late, I hear music. Is he still working? Then you, kind of at the same time that Isa off to the side, you don't see Isa doing it or pointing at it. But it's just like, okay. You don't hear the voices, you hear the sound of a simple note, and then a screech. And then it's a long pause, and then another attempt. And it's a little better, but kind of still a screech on the third one. You know what's upstairs?
The audible standing there thinking about whether or not she should knock.
It's upstairs. You know that for sure. So you'd have to walk inside first.
Slowly pushes the door open and steps inside.
I do genuinely think that it's a little weird to step in here and not immediately smell food. You've grown so used to it now. Either Agate or Orlain has always taken shifts. Despite their bickering, they're both equally good at different things in the kitchen. So they've kind of switched off, knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses, and it's kind of cute to you. Of like, they've fallen into their niches. Good. Proud of them. And after a little bit of like, I'm used to smelling food, and it worries you a little bit, if only because the routine of Orlain or Agate doing and cooking something, and it not being there, just we're good, we're good, we're good. Do you head upstairs? Don't die. That's not how
I'm
living
not
works.
dying.
Usually living doesn't cooperate with choking. Okay? It's usually the opposite. They will say, I will leave it up to you. Do you look around? Do you head upstairs immediately? Or do you call out?
I think there is a glance and around before she kind of calls out for Hopper, just like, hello? That sort of energy.
Yufi.
Yeah, bud? Yes, bud?
Hopper. I think Hopper's pretty focused. One reason or another. I do think he is baffled, because Orlain has never told him that he has ever been proficient in any instrument. But he's picking up really fast on an instrument he's never held before. He's just like, huh? Wait, huh? So you're kind of out of it? You're focused on Orlain. I think he registers the voice of Aurelia downstairs, but I don't think he's like actually paying attention.
All right. I will do this little. I'll roll his perception.
Mhm.
His little perception. Ooh. With disadvantage. A natural 14 and a natural 7. With his. I don't think a 13 is good.
It's okay, but you don't really register that Aurelia is calling for you downstairs immediately. You're focused. Orlain looks a little not frustrated, but like that kind of look someone gets when it's I hate saying this. Orlain is having that look that Hopper recognizes in doing this for other people of there's a bad connection in his brain with not being able to instantly get it right. And he's not voicing it, but he's trying again and again with your corrections. He's not saying anything. He's pushing past it.
All right.
I do think Hopper clocks that more than Aurelia calling for him. What does Hopper do?
He'll take a moment. He's focused on teaching, so he kind of takes that moment of just okay. One of his ears twitches back and he goes, replay the first sonnet for 2 or 3 times. And like he's standing up now from his sitting position and he just walks over. Head pat. Doing good. I'll be right back. And immediately moves out of the music room, so for a brief moment, whatever Orlain is playing by himself explodes into the fucking house as if it was not muffled before.
Aurelia, you kind of hear it's louder now. It was muffled before. You heard the screeching, but it was soft. Now it's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What's happening? God? No, the devil. Sorry. Your like brain is trying to process where all the loudness came from. But it's like, okay, yeah. Hopper's up there. He's somewhere. Do you go upstairs to find him? But Orlain does respond with a nod to Hopper. Just, yeah, he's listening. He's not very talkative today. Which is weird. I think he's specifically worried. It's like, it's just been following orders. Like, Hopper's worried, I think.
Yeah. He is worried, but he doesn't. He's famous for control over his face.
Mm-hmm.
That's a joke. You can laugh. So if Tala so chooses, I don't think he's hiding it all that prominently. She can definitely, Aurelia can definitely clock how he's feeling.
Did Hopper come downstairs or?
Yes. Sorry, I thought I alluded to that.
Aurelia just awkwardly standing there.
Yak it up.
Uh, I'm not sure anymore. You seem on edge.
I am teaching someone how to play my violin.
Yes. So why are you on edge?
I don't know.
All right.
Hard to exactly put it into terms, but what can I help you with, kiddo?
Sort of just awkwardly motions and just like I found out about the festival.
Oh, I call it the trading festival. What the fuck does Clyde call it? And he's going to attempt a history roll to remember what the festival's actually called. Does a 12 do it?
Hold on. He knows that it's a name that normally people would associate with, like, almost like a collection of bard songs. It's weird. There's not a lot of bards in Clyde's camp. There never was. But it's like,
No, he was the outlier.
and it was just like trying to like pull from memory of like what was mentioned, what was told, what other people said and informed him of. And it takes about 5 minutes, but you do eventually register that the name of it is it basically translates to time of revelry. It is, everyone has their own way of saying it in their mother tongue, but it's the festival of revelry. I think Hopper specifically is the only one outside of Clyde who knows that Orlain is the reason why it's there, that he started it.
Revelry. That's what it fucking was. Yeah. Revelry. Yeah. What about it?
The tailor made us some outfits for it. Rosalind
Oh, jeez.
Rosie.
And you feel safe?
What do you mean?
I love Hopper. I love Hopper and whatever's wrong with him.
Did she do the weird fucking pinky thumb thing?
What is Yufi talking about? Yufi, what are you talking about?
It's a thing Nini did when I met her in person. I was like, what's a good like size for a sword? She looked me up and down, pinky thumb. How tall are you? About insert height. Yeah, 3-foot sword. What the fuck? Hello?
I love whatever's wrong with Nini. I think you understand this.
Yeah. So that's how I imagine it also works for a tailor. It's the pinky and the thumb, full size like gauge, and then doing the fucking full arm extend L-shaped finger like from JoJo, like determining someone's height from a distance.
It's a little different for tailors.
Yeah, it's I imagine so, but it's just like that. Like she does that fucking weird. She just looks at you and knows, man. It's weird. I have ears and a. Never mind. You don't even know that. What's up?
Yeah, bud.
There's something so wrong with Hopper.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, little lady.
But he expresses like, what about it? Yeah, I know about it. Yeah. What's up? He looks a little frazzled, I think, of like, the moment you mentioned Rosalind, he was like, oh. I don't think
Aurelia would actually know that without a roll. Anytime someone clocks Hopper without knowing him, like he knows them more than they know him, it freaks him out.
Just
Hopper does.
long pause. Looks at Hopper without missing a beat. Oh, you're scared of her. Got it.
I'm not scared of her. You're scared of her. Fuck off. What'd you do?
Talked to her?
Who else did you talk to?
A couple people. She had us doing errands for her in exchange for the clothing.
And what errands did you do?
Just delivering stuff and picking stuff up for her.
Okay.
She asked about Orlain, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, wouldn't have a festival of revelry without Orlain. So
Small dog. 1 second. What are you
Crimes.
No, I'm not
doing? Yeah?
Crimes.
Do you
Freedom.
need to tell the chat? Yeah.
Criminal. Thief.
Little lady.
Crimes.
You want to say hi, Mama?
Hi, friends.
Dear
Mama
God.
Gwen!
You gotta, dear God, and Mama Gwen!
I've been sick for a week now. This is what happens when I go away for a weekend.
Go lay the fuck down.
Have fun with your game.
You're being told to go lay the fuck down.
I stayed in bed till 3 p.m. today, okay?
I'll stay until 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Wait. I canceled last night's live stream and I canceled stream again tonight, so I'm resting my voice.
Go rest. Have some hot tea.
You're being told to have some hot tea and go rest.
I had hot tea yesterday and upset my stomach.
This is a bit, my love.
Yeah.
Does your mom need bubble wrap too?
Not as bad as I need it.
Mm-hmm.
This was Mom went to an SCA event last weekend.
Ow.
100 or so people there, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
So she just picked something up there.
Vibes. But yeah, back on topic.
On topic.
Uh,
How do you respond?
for refresher, because that was a full conversation we just had, and I know my love will just be like, huh? Everything said?
I know there was something said. I don't recall what it was.
Yeah. It was stated that there wouldn't be a festival of revelry without Orlain. What about it? Which I don't think Aurelia really knew. Like, she knew about the, like, invitations, so to speak, that were very Orlain. Very Orlain, but didn't know he was the one that started it.
Sort of nods slowly. She was concerned because he wasn't with us when we went into town.
Makes sense. I'm not letting him free anytime soon. If you're here for that, you better walk off.
No, she acted oddly, and I think it might have been something we said.
Oh, why? What'd you say?
Visible melting.
What'd you say?
Well, she asked about Orlain, so we told her about what the group had been through.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more so about Orlain, and I don't know. I feel like I said something wrong.
What'd you say about Orlain?
A few things. She asked about how he'd been recently.
Alright, that's not bad.
You know, he's been stressed, so that came up, and I don't know. I couldn't.
Kid,
What?
take a breath. You're good. Why are you starting to get all don't do that. What's up? Talk to me.
I don't know. I don't know what I said, but I feel like it was something I said, but I can't
Well, tell me
remember
everything
which thing would have made her upset.
Well, tell me everything you said. And we'll
I
just go back.
mean,
You say it, you tell me what you said, I'll say no, I'll say yes. Ready? Go.
not nearly as helpful as you want it to be, Yufi, but thank you.
Not Yuffie, that's Hall Hopper.
Do you need a reminder, my love? Or do you
It's
remember?
more so Aurelia doesn't place any more or less on importance on anything that was said about Orlain.
Then
So
say
she's struggling to figure out which things would have been important to someone else.
that's not what she was asked to do. She was asked to state what she said, so he could help her figure out what Rosalind might have deemed important.
Yeah.
So I didn't misspeak.
No,
I was concerned.
I understood completely.
I mean, we talked about what happens with Gallon and Rook.
Okay, so you mentioned Gallon. That's a sore subject for you, so nothing. What about Rook?
That he was close to Gallon and Orlain because he's Orlain's cousin.
That's it. Kid?
Audible confusion.
Kid?
Yeah.
Until you met Rook, did you know what a cousin was?
I mean, not. No.
Okay. So we're going to use the word Glubelschurf for this example.
I'll kill you specifically, Yufi.
No. Stick with me. So, imagine I come up to you. And this is about Cece. Let's use Cece. Ready? By the way, Cece had an interaction with the Glubel Smurf.
This is already bad. All right. Thank you, Hopper.
You said something she don't know nothing about. Gave a title you didn't. Okay, so Rook's. I'll give one benefit. Rook's a basic bitch name. Did you specify what Rook?
Well, yes, because Agate couldn't remember who he was.
Oh my god. Okay. So, Global Snurf, the king of truffles. It's an issue. You basically said, here's this title for this very scary person, and it's very close to this person you very much care for. Almost like how I care for you, you know?
There's such an easier way to go about that, Hopper. I love everything that's wrong with you.
Yeah, but he's not easy. Famously.
He's not
Shut
easy?
up.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Shut up.
Okay.
If you have a nail, if you have a hammer and you have to hit a
Nope.
nail, shut up.
No, you're glad Orlain's not overhearing.
Actually, what is Orlain doing? Is Orlain still practicing
I think
autistically, or
he's doing what he was told, but he's zoned out. He's not there.
all right, cool.
I think
So
because he's completely zoned out, it comes out perfectly. So
yeah. But Hopper just looks at Aurelia and goes, "Okay. So Rook is what? What is Rook? Not in relation to Orlain.
Also not what Hopper's looking for, but instinctually, Jackie's
nope.
Jackie's boyfriend?
That's another thing for Hopper to unpack later.
Hopper, hearing that for the first time, he goes in the hole, out the other one. He's twitching, and there's almost. It looks like he's about to have a nosebleed type of staring off into the middle distance. Okay, no. I'm a commander, Rooksa.
Oh, specialist.
Mm-hmm. So, person that I care for, like I care for you, like Hopper cares for Aurelia, you and me right now. That's how Rosie feels about Orlain. Very close. Not like Clyde and him close, but close like that. Close like us. And then I say the name of a specialist in relation to this person, and I don't know what that title means. Now slip into my shoes. How would I feel?
Concern?
Mm-hmm. And?
Confused?
Gorgeous. A+ student. There you are. So you concerned and confused a woman who's making you clothes.
Probably?
And then it's just like the, wait a minute. I haven't let him take a break yet. When did you tell her this?
While she was making clothes? We were errands? A while ago?
When did Orlain okay that though? I know he's checking his materia guard earlier.
Owlish, like deer in headlights, blink blink.
He's like looking up to the ceiling. Checks back with you. He goes, okay. Looks back to the ceiling, then head snap.
One second.
The tall man gets in your well no, he's shorter than you. The short man gets in your face. Aurelia. You got permission, right? Oh, I got the one. I just registered the 1 second.
I love everything that's wrong with Hopper.
He's in a mood, all right?
He's so concerned about Orlain, and it's beautiful.
No, he's also concerned about Aurelia. He's concerned about his two favorite people he worries about are in different points of like, here we go, and then we go, ba-ba. And it's like, wait a minute, ba-ba, and here we go. That's not the same tune. Hello?
What's happening? God? No, the devil. Fuck.
From the Bible? That's not even in this world.
I hate
Crime Baby was doing crime things.
criminal points.
Good. But as stated prior, he checks you. He goes, Aurelia, You got permission, right?
Just stares and just quietly, is that...
No, it's not commonly known.
No, I was more going to ask, is that something you're supposed to get permission for?
Okay. Yes, it is. That is Orlain's private life. That is something that is an Orlain thing. And you told another person about it. And did you at least notify Orlain about this afterwards? Because I did see him on the Materia Guard earlier.
Well, she was going to make him clothing as a gift, so we were asking him about whether or not he wanted a suit or a dress.
Okay. But does he know that you told her about Rook?
It didn't come up because we asked him about the festival. He got a little upset and
Yeah, he's not going.
yeah, he said don't contact me unless someone's dying.
Well, he's gonna go to the festival, but he's not gonna be staying there.
The Hopper would know why. This is the first time he's not going to have Jackie there.
Yep. He's gonna go to the festival. He's not gonna stay there. It's the first time without you know who. Makes feather hand movements. He wants to relax. Doesn't want this one to... He's handling this. We'll have him drop by. We're not gonna let him just completely stay out of it. So for now, I'm gonna go grab some fruits. Go talk to him real quick. Go talk to him. This is one of those leadery moments. Go check on your team. You were with everyone else on your team. It's time to go check on your team.
All right.
It's at this point that Agate walks in with an odd item that he didn't have before.
What the fuck? Hopper. Nope. Tries to walk away.
Hopper would recognize the design.
Okay, he's looking now.
Mm. It's very simple. It is different moon phases. And it's just like, it's weird. It's like, the moon doesn't really change. It kind of can't. Where did you get that information? It's just like that's weird.
I have concerns.
But it's like completely navy twilight blue / black and little designs of the moon and almost like completely accurate to detail. On both front and back, you would be able to catch the current state of the moon.
Okay. He's going to look at Agate. For Orlain or yourself?
For Orlain.
Uno, dos. Points to Aurelia. Uno. Points to Agate. Dos. Upstairs, tell him to take a $5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab somebody. He kind of skitters off.
Kind of leans closer to Aurelia, did I come in at a bad time?
You came in at a time, certainly. But come on, we should go talk to Orlain.
I'm assuming Uno and Dos are 1 and 2.
You
Yes.
wouldn't know that, but yes.
It's an easy assumption to make, jackass.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
We love you.
Thank you.
God, I don't want to be in front anymore. I want out.
I can take it from here.
But no.
All right.
Gun emoji. Agate, Aurelia, do you go upstairs immediately?
After Hopper skitters, yeah. Just Like-
Yeah.
does the knock knock hello.
I will take over for this moment, though.
Hmm. Good.
As you knock knock, hello, Orlain, how do you open up immediately, or do you just let them open the unlocked door?
I think he doesn't answer at all. He's just sitting there. So, no. They can walk in if they want to.
Aurelia, Agate, do you walk in?
There's a second, just knock knock. A little louder this time.
Aurelia, what do you do?
Slowly pushes the door open, like kind of peeking around the edge.
As you peek around the edge, you are hit in the face, more or less, in this familiar light, as you recognize the magic in the air, the arcana, the mana of everything that is bardic. As the door kind of opens up more and more, even on purpose or unconsciously, both of you are set to the sight of Orlain practicing one sonnet. And you can loosely see 3 threads woven into a braid in the same, pointing in the same direction where Hopper just left off to. Orlain,
What's up?
describe to them how your bard class awakens, taking place of the physical violin you were holding, now a violin. What is it?
Viol?
A viol, yes. The viol that both Aurelia and Hopper hold. As
Well, no, they
sort
have
of...
they have a violin. Viol is just the thing he's good at.
Oh, okay, good. And you describe how the violin looks as it takes the place of the physical one you were holding just a moment ago.
It honestly, it just looks awful news. The first thing that came to mind is that it looks like it belongs in a child's hands. Bigger, meant for his hands, meant for him to play. It doesn't look like it belongs anywhere near a battlefield. His outfit is simple. His hair is tied back in locks held up with a clip. And he's just sitting there. He's non-responsive right now, but he's playing, eyes half-lidded and just staring, not in the middle distance, but down towards the floor. And he's just playing the same sonnet over and over, as if to try and perfect it. What do each of you do?
Really, I'll give it a minute before clearing her throat and just softly, Lane?
He stops with a not a screech on the strings in the bow, but just stops abruptly. Lifts the bow and sets it aside. Have a nice time. And finally looks over at you.
More or less? Hopper says you should take a break.
He glances out the window, notices how dark it is, and he nods. And he just looks
How
from
are
the
you
window over to you
feeling?
guys. Aurelia kind of notices that Orlain looks distant for some reason. Like, he's not discontent. It's just, I think she's spending as much time as she does around Orlain. There's just like, he's more staring into or past you more than looking at you. He knows you're there. He's listening.
How are you feeling, Orlain?
You see him, like, the lights click on behind his eyes. Hmm? What?
I asked how you were feeling.
Hmm. I haven't registered anything right now. I'm just here. I didn't want to worry Hopper with all that, so I just kind of shut it down.
I think he's worried anyways.
It's his default state.
As true as that is, I don't think you should say it.
Who's going to stop me? He's not here.
True, he is not here.
Even if he does overhear me, it doesn't matter.
No?
Nope.
Why is that?
He smirks a little bit. He's a very perceptive person. It's very hard to hide things from him.
True.
I think the only person that catches so much of that with me, other than Hopper, is God. That's because he literally just goes, "What are you thinking?" It's like, and it's like, "You're in my head, you know." So
I'm aware.
But, it's polite to ask. I think I should apologize for something on that front.
huh? Why?
When we were talking with Rosalind,
Ah.
she was asking about you, and I, without thinking, sort of mentioned your family connection to Rook.
Hmm. How'd that go?
She got weird after that.
Oh, I wonder why. He's being a little coy. Obviously.
Obviously, like, melting a little bit. Like, she feels bad, but, like...
Yes, Aurelia. I wonder why a more or less non-combative ex-soldier of a really nondescript rank hears the term, "Oh yes, a specialist named Rook, who's very famous for being that specific way before, is in some manner familiarly related to the person who's polar opposite of him."
Yeah, I didn't figure that out until
Hmm. I'm not saying you did
Albert
anything
talked to
bad.
me.
I would have told her eventually, and she would have just interrogated me for 3 hours straight. So you managed to make me avoid all of that, so it's kind of a good thing.
Yes, but Albert pointed out I probably should have asked you first.
Eh, this is not a point of contention against you. I'm very much used to things being handled for me. I don't mind. In this instance, it helped me. It's the only reason I'm not upset.
Alright.
You're all right. Agate, you're quiet.
I hadn't noticed.
I know. You don't notice much. What do you want?
Just holds up the poncho-like thing, like a Simba style. I come bearing a gift.
Yes? Is that from Rosie?
Yes. Yes.
He stares at it for a moment. You see he's doing the once over that Hopper kind of subconsciously gave it, even if he was trying very hard not to. It's just like, that's weird.
How so?
Uh, I have not told anybody about what I know about the moon. I mean, Rosie's very good at interpreting things in a room, but usually she has to get confirmation before she does anything like that. I'm not saying it's like things to be cautious of. She's probably just doing her weird nonsense again. She's like that. I just didn't think she was paying that much attention to me, so it's a little baffling. And a little endearing, I'll be honest. How are you guys holding up today?
Better than you, I'd assume.
I'm never having a good fucking day. It's just, I'm not allowed, apparently.
Says who?
He pauses, shakes his head. Nope, he's not doing it. He's not falling for it.
No, no. Who says you are not allowed to have a good day?
There's a joke I can make here, but I'm not gonna put words in his mouth because then he'll hunt me for sport. I don't need that right now. Later, maybe. Maybe later as a
I
fun
will
bit.
hold you to that.
I mean, I'm still not going to put words in his mouth, but I'll tell you up front what I had in mind. Ugh. Just the noise of like registration of like, yeah, Nessie, nah.
The we spent most of today doing errands for Rosie.
And you let her boss you around? He sounds amused.
Well, I mean, it seemed fair in exchange for her making some outfits for us.
That's funny. He says that to your face.
Why is that?
So, did she allude at all to her ability?
Her uncanny ability to measure us without a measuring tape?
That's just something she could do. That's not what I was referring to.
Then I don't know.
It's the hello darkness, my old friend look. Closes his eyes for a second, raises his eyebrows, and then goes, okay. So, Rosalind is a very smart woman. For all intents and purposes, she operates on context clues and context clues alone because we're cagey motherfuckers over here. She used context clues for me talking to her once about the moon, and very vaguely. And she put together through 3 fucking sentences and points to the shawl. All of that. She's very terrifying. She's also not. She's nice to new people, so watch it. She's nice specifically because she knows the nicer you are out with the gate, the more that you'll talk. I did that when I first met her. And then she was just like, she basically told me to my face that I was traumatized. And she's like, that's okay, you'll get better. Everyone does. And then I think Clyde got onto her. It's like, you can't just say things like that. Or whatever. Like, you need to be gentler. No. Or whatever. She's scary. But anyway, you didn't do anything wrong. She would have found out anyway. She just found out faster from you. And I'm not saying she's manipulative. That sounds like a bad thing. She's just very cautious and paranoid and worries all the time.
You've noticed that about a lot of people who are either previously combative or currently combative.
Well, yes, there's a war going on, Agate. There's a war. Are we supposed to
Yes.
be okay with things in the war? What's happening here? What's going on?
Well,
Are we just gonna be like, okay, what's happening? We're never gonna try and prepare in case it happens to us. What's the goal here?
I sense I've put my foot in my mouth yet again.
No, I genuinely want to understand what compels you to have that assumption.
I never said I had an assumption. I simply pointed out something that I noticed.
Agate. Do you think I'm stupid?
Yes. Have I ever implied that I believe you to be stupid?
Agate. Answer the
Orlain,
question. Answer the question. Do you think I'm stupid?
in this current moment? No.
People are paranoid because most people are prepared at any moment to die. And now, these people, my friends, comrades, people I trust, and will always trust, don't have the lifeline they used to rely upon. Of course, they're nervous. But their first instinct has been something I've instilled in them. That's why they think I'm the reason the festival exists. I'm not going when it starts in a couple of days, because it'll be too much. I just want to exist for a bit. Then that's pushing it. It's bad.
Unfortunately, you do have to exist.
I know I have to exist. I'm not allowed to die. I think I'm legally obligated to survive or something.
We do prefer you being alive, yes.
Seems to be the recurring theme. I'm having a bad moment at the moment. Alright? Like he's like his eyes are half lidded and he's slouching a little bit and he looks a little disheveled. Or previously he was sitting just in the right essentially the right angle that he looked put together. But he moved slightly and you're just like, oh,
Have
hey,
you had
you're
water? Have you snacked?
Agate, I've been with Hopper all day.
Has Hopper made sure that you had water and snacked?
He's a commander. And also dating my dad. I think my dad would kill him if he just worked me all day.
See, you're not giving a straight answer.
I'm giving an answer that should have an answer.
It should, but I would like to hear it.
He rubs at the bridge of his nose and just. I've had water and I've had snacks.
How long ago?
He looks outside. A couple hours ago.
Would you like something to snack on now?
Not really. My head hurts. Oh, actually, most of my body hurts. It's not great, and I don't want to deal with Harper fussing over me. So I'm just like,
Well, he's going to, I think.
he makes a gesture of like reaching out to something, grabbing it, and just pressing it against his chest, and no, you know what gesture he's making. IRL, I'll listen to it. Just like, okay, I keep it in my chest. One day I die. Keep it all right here, and then one day I will die. He doesn't say the words, but he makes the motion.
I don't think that's going to work on Hopper long term.
Well, I didn't say I was trying to fool him his entire life.
Just for tonight?
More or less. I still have to go out towards moonrise. So, I'm trying to wrap this up.
Jesus Christ.
What?
That just scared the crap out of me.
I'm so proud of you guys, by the way, for holding conversations without rolling. I'm proud of you.
Yay.
I think Orlain is going to be like, whoa! Okay.
Did I literally come in right at the end of session?
Close.
About like 10, 15 minutes. But it's like ending. But
Okay.
Orlain does the hand gesture, kind of, sort of. Just waves his hand. I'm trying to get into a routine, whether it helps or not. I'd rather have a routine for all of this and it do nothing substantially horrible than to like let it fester and let it rot. So I'm just having a bad day. I think the routine would help me.
Fair enough.
No one. Can I confide in both of you for a second?
Yes?
I don't see why not.
He like pinches the bridge of his nose again and like that manner of I'm half asleep. Give me a second. Like that response.
Mm.
He's just like, I've been trying very hard to stay grounded. Papa's very good at keeping me grounded. I don't know how. It's weird.
He's like that, yeah.
It's weird. For me. But, yes. Goes to say something and it's written clear on his face that he's not upset, but like there's like a level below upset that isn't quite sad. It's like nostalgia for a
Discontent.
moment. Discontent works. It just rests kind of lightly on his face. It's a discontentment. And he's trying to say something, but every time he gets close to saying even the first syllable of the sentence, he just stops and tries to rephrase it again, like a skipping record.
Aurelia's just gonna slowly, like, scoot a little bit closer, and it's like, take your time.
I've had this little seed of doubt in the center of my chest this entire time. It's nothing Papa did. Papa's, in fact, making sure I don't focus on it. It's just this little suspicion that I can't verbalize, that I can't give a name, because if I give it a name, in my mind, it will be able to affect me. So I just keep it there, right there. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad suspicion. It's not a bad doubt. It's just, I know the moment it blossoms, it'll overwhelm me. I'm trying very hard not to worry, Hopper. That man needs a break from all of what we say all the time.
Fair enough.
The only reason I'm saying my dad doesn't deserve the same treatment is because he actively does it to himself every time I show up. I look even slightly disheveled around my dad. He's immediately trying to figure out why. I'm just like, hi, to you too. I love him dearly. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just, there's a word Hopper used, and he pauses for a moment. I'm overstimulated. So I've just not been present.
As you say, I'm overstimulated. There's just the door's still open.
Mm.
The door's still open, so you can see into the kitchen area. And in that kitchen area, you see head of Izanani at the base of the stairs, and then two people waiting patiently as your mind sort of clears of all fog with the aid of Clyde. Take your
Again,
time.
the hello darkness, my old friend look that they see as like registration of like, what did I just say? Clyde is such in my brain, he's such a like, my son's having a bad time, I need to fix it. And then there's Hopper who's just like, can we give him the space?
I will say, absolutely, Hopper is not allowing has not allowed either of them to get involved. The minute you go, oh, my brain's fogged, I can't think of words, I'm overstimulated, that's when Hopper was like, okay, you can do baseline. When you openly stated I'm overstimulated, that's when Hopper was like, okay, give him a little bit of rope.
And then he's just like, leans and looks past them and it's like, yes? Raising his voice a little bit. Not like in a mean way, just like, yes?
Dress or tux?
What?
Dress or tux?
Clyde's the only one who registers the like constant question marks of like, huh?
We're not gonna be. The three of us can't stay at the festival, but we are gonna make an appearance, and we're not leaving you alone. So dress or tux.
It's not visible in his face, but it's very loud in his head of like, why is dress an option? I'm a guy.
In your head, you immediately hear because gender is an illusion, and you get to pick which way the switch is flipped.
Thanks, Clyde. I love you, Clyde.
You also get this one. Hopper's gonna wear a dress. Be ready.
The visible bafflement of like, what's happening? God? It's on his head.
Hello?
I'm like, hello?
Why is he
Hi.
baffled? What did you say to him?
The visible
Clyde
bafflement.
suddenly looking at the ceiling. Oh, how wonderful! The shingles.
The shingles on the outside, dude.
He's aware. He's panicking.
He got caught in the act, and Clever's was like, Clyde, what did you say to him? What did you say to him? He's like, I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. And Arnold's like, okay, guys. Like, do what you're gonna do. He looks back at the two in his party that are here, and he just... Apparently I'm briefly attending.
The Hopper did imply that, yes.
As if you had any choice otherwise.
He has a choice.
He
The way that-
always has a choice.
The way that he
He
opened
can-
his mouth to instantly go, when do I ever? And the interrupter was like, damn it, I was making a joke.
He has a choice. He can choose after. Who was it again? The blue boy from Alpha Team's coming by.
He picks up
So-
immediately.
Oh, Titus?
Yeah, we got letter that we made contact with Rogue Base, and they stated that one of theirs is currently on sabbatical at a non-combative town southward. Since you guys plan to head there, they're sending one up. And we got our pick of the litter. Except for the medic. And the dragon. And I don't know who Car Kelly is.
Caracal.
Thank you. And with a name like Grim, I'm good. So we picked the blue boy, the Triton, Titus.
Yeah. He went from like zoning out and heard blue boy and he knew immediately. Just like the instant smile. There's a Titus is coming?
Yes, he should be here morning of the. He should be here by morning of the festival.
Wonderful.
He's traveling via teleportation circle.
Aren't those things instant?
Yes, but he needs to get back to a town, apparently.
Yeah, aren't they out in like the middle of the desert right now?
Orlain, who is
just
like
past-
Orlain, who's just like, I know more about the situation than anybody else, and I'm gonna keep it right here in my chest when I die.
Yes, they're just past the. They're just past the water canyon near Giant's Hand. Which, for a quick reminder, the world of Granvaria. You all are about right here
Yeah,
ish,
yeah.
and the rogues are about right around here ish. So they're through this fucking giant river canyon.
There's a name for the rivers that cut through completely a continent. You know that, right?
I do, I just can't remember what it is.
I can't either. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to fucking think of it, and I just got canyon So I was like, fuck it, improv. The Canyon River.
It works. But Orlain is just like, maybe if I don't give any indication that I know what's actually happening there, they won't look at me weird. And he just stares into the middle distance, just like, nope, nothing, no, no.
Go to the bed, dude. You almost fell off the fucking desk.
We love silly cats.
He's been laid down right next to me this entire time, and he went to go stretch, but he's been pressed up against my speaker. He almost fell, and he grabbed me for support.
Brother.
Baby boy.
But yeah,
I just put him on the ground.
But yeah, it's just maybe if I'm super, super normal about this information and don't give away that they told me fucking everything almost about what's happening over there, they won't ask me why I suddenly went very quiet. I'm good. Don't be suspicious.
Yes, it would be terrible if you were suspicious.
No scrunch immediately, like, fuck, I forgot.
I don't know
right.
why I did 3 minutes. You get a little foggy whenever you're playing music. It's fine. Thankfully, I don't. To say I don't care is rude, but I believe and love you enough to tell that if you have to tell us, you'll tell us.
He hasn't told Clyde about Valra yet.
No, he is not. He has not told Isa, Clyde, nor Hopper. He has not shared Valra with anybody.
He
I
doesn't know
don't
where to.
think he shared. I think he shared with the party, maybe in an offhanded comment.
It's bad, guys. He's so
And he didn't even
scared.
fucking mention the purple boy.
He doesn't want it. Listen. The purple boy looked at him and basically silently called him a slur. Okay? Hold on.
Motherfucker. He called you a motherfucker.
No,
He
no,
didn't
no.
call you a...
No. He called him a motherfucker, but it's like right at the edge of what he wanted to say before V interrupted him. And then Orlain was like, huh? What? Is there something wrong with my name? Because this is not the first time anybody's done that. He doesn't know. And V actually said, it's your name. Are you really going to tell me you don't know? And he's like, okay. Well, okay. I guess fuck
Because
me.
V's like, yeah. V, the asshole of ever. It's your name. Tell me you're not going to say you don't know. Orlain in the desert. What was that comment about my name? Oh my god, you didn't know. Oh, dearie me.
Like, doing V. I was doing a bit. I thought you knew. It's like,
I was being coy. Do you actually not know?
what am I supposed to know?
Oh, darling.
No. Try again. Instantly. Don't do that to me.
Oh, honey.
It got worse. But he does like pause and go, then he stumbles for a bit. It's not the first time he stumbled around the trio, but it's like sequence of events is a little weird for them to be like, why are you stumbling after Clyde said something to you? Did he hit a nerve? What did he say? Clyde, what did he say? I don't know at this point. I said like 4 separate things.
No, Clyde is just sitting there, silent, and like you can tell Isa has caught on because she's like looking at you, looking at him, looking at Aurelia, looking at Hopper, looking back at Clyde, then back at you, and just not eyes narrow. She's waiting. This is going to be the most damning thing. She is, in fact, the Yufi of the poly. I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for the ride.
Buddy.
I'll be told what's happening, because I do, in fact, need clarification.
Very, very quietly. I think he mentally thinks it to Clyde first. Of like, how much do you know about kids?
Looks you up and down. More than I'm letting on.
I think Orlain's just like, I started that conversation way worse than it should have. I Oh god. No, he doesn't know. He doesn't respect gods enough to use their name in vain. Sorry. That's bad. It's getting worse. Orlain's having a mental breakdown a little bit. Like, okay, so, and this is all mental for right now. He wants to make sure one person doesn't, like, freak out. So he's like, so,
Mhm.
a while back, I walked off from the team because I was, again, overwhelmed. Happens quite often. And I just needed a break. I needed to walk away and exist elsewhere. And I just did. It didn't stay that way. I ended up seeing it's just the how do I say this like a normal person? I don't know if I can. And then just really quickly, almost like a mental flashbang, he just goes, "There's a little girl that has a very big fondness for me."
Mm. All right. In everyone's head. Hopper is full on like it's like the stark difference of Isa. She's getting there. Oh, she got it. Happy face. Hopper. What? Huh? Huh? And like he's just getting lower to the ground. More surprised Pikachu like, huh? Huh? What is it? Huh? As again, Clyde just goes, Does she have a name?
Yes. Her name's
Should I expect a plate tomorrow?
No. No. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. I think Morik's watching out for her.
All right.
That group. That's what I was told at least. Noctis is very insistent that I don't do anything stupid in regard to her. And I don't know what he means.
You literally see the triple culmination of what does that mean in all three of them.
He specifically said not to rush anything, and I don't know what that means from him specifically.
It's weird. It's very dumb.
Noctis is always paranoid at this point. He is. Is that? Oh, I don't fully recall out of character if Scraps said his name or the name he gives.
I believe I'll check the recording, but I believe he did say V called him Scraps.
Hmm. Yeah, that might be it. And so he's just like, ah, yes, the other kid. Just out loud.
Is more than one?
Yes. There was the little girl. She stumbled in through a portal from the desert to where I was. And kind of similarly, the other kid, I think, was being fucked with by the same portals.
So, did he? Okay. What's the other kid? All right. Just the. All right.
Hmm. Do you
Was
understand why I didn't bring this up? I don't know how there's a normal way I can bring this up in any conversation.
all right.
I feel so bad for these three. Orlain just cannot explain what happened in a normal way.
Yeah.
There's not a normal way to explain it, but this is awful. From a me standpoint, hi. This is awful. I am dying. The secondhand embarrassment is real.
Just with the most calmest reaction, Clyde just goes, "Is that a fuck? That's not the violin you were left with, is it?"
He looks at it for like a second and just like, I mean, Clyde can sense the don't be suspicious energy happen again.
Eyebrows raised.
Mm-hmm.
Motions his head towards Hopper of like, show him.
A little head shake. No.
A head nod. All right, take your time.
I don't know how to explain it in a normal way. It's bad.
Why
Fucking
do you have
help
to
this again.
the fucking? Why do you have to explain it in a normal way? Because we've turned this man into a verb.
No, Orlain's real response is like, I don't think he has the full memory. I will say that. I think it's like feelings, associations with the music and stuff like that. And he's just like, oh, I don't feel good. I'm like, I feel safe. This is fun. I'm having a great time. But also, it's the disconnect of like, oh, I have this familiar. Oh God, he's having the intense deja vu of like, oh God, what the fuck? Ugh. It's gone? No, it's not. It's back. Why? What are you? And he didn't tell Topper, and he's like, I don't know how to explain it now. Like, I think he says outright of like, I don't know where to start. Like dropping his accent, just like, I don't know where to start.
Start by using your words is a good start. And with that,
I'm not
I
gonna get
will move. With that, I will move back reins over to you if you want to end, because this is your session.
Hmm.
You should be the one to end this out.
Yeah, I was just about to say everyone is probably dying, so I'm gonna run it out on a soft note. Orlain kind of takes a moment to not figure out the right words, but to figure out the right start, and he just ushers ushers the parents over. Just come here.
Ushers who over?
The parents ushers them over. They're just come here.
Clyde moves out of the way and gets closer to the door. Hopper's like, what's happening? What's happening? Isa just sits in the kitchen. She can't fit into the spell room.
Fair enough, but it's enough. And he looks at the other two and very hesitantly, almost as if he's not sure if they'll accept the fact that he's scared. Not from Clyde, but like the others. But there's fear in his voice as he recounts other things that have happened, including recovering some memories, including the things that he's done, and he takes his time, takes moments to breathe, and properly registers it. And occasionally he goes quiet, mostly processing and almost seems to wait for a bad reaction so he can shut down. And I don't think it ever happens.
It doesn't.
So he just keeps going until all of the information that he knows about what's happened is out. And the last thing he notes for the others is very specifically that that's awful, Orlain. Oh, Jesus. He very specifically says, he takes a breath, steadies himself, and goes, I don't know how to feel about being comfortable knowing so many people are willing to kill for me. I think one more response from any of the NPCs and whatever you guys want to say last, and we'll call it.
Isa speaks up for the NPCs.
Hmm.
What the fuck was it?
Are you good over there, bro?
No, something just crawled into my keyboard.
Oh no.
Ominous.
It looked like a spider. Oh,
That's not
and
good.
it's behind pause break, screen lock, and print screen. Ew, gross. We're gonna have to deal with that eventually. But Isa looks at you and goes, "People will do things for you that you do not want them to do. It will hurt. It will feel bad. And you will question why you are to blame for their actions. You do not need to know how to feel about so many people willing to kill for you. But you should know how to feel." That's not the right words. Hold on. This is Yufi trying to stop that real quick, because that would have sounded wrong.
I believe in you.
But you should take comfort in the confirmation that they care. Because we do. We care a lot. If you don't want to be angry, we'll be angry on your behalf. But if you want to be angry, let us know. Take a step back. Hopper making one last little comment. Yeah, fuck that bitch.
It does make him like sort of a little bit. It's like, okay, thanks, Hopper. The Hopper voice from the background. Yeah, fuck that guy.
like it's a post Yoda talk, and you just hear Anakin in the background. Fuck you.
Cannot have chat. We love Hopper.
We love him to death. He's a good dad.
Aurelia and Agate, is there anything you want to say or do before I call it? Because this has been a long session.
Yeah.
This has only been 4 hours.
Yeah.
Was in EP, but also like Aurelia just sort of like gently nudges Orlain and goes, "Yeah, no matter what, I'm here for you."
He looks at Agate and he gives that knowing
Hmm.
look. You don't know what he knows, but it's a very like sassy, snide look. Snide's not the word. Sassy. I'm closest. Snide is not the tone I want to use. He's just looking. He's waiting.
Returns to look with another, like, yeah, kind of look.
Yeah? Anything else?
Like, what?
Nothing wise or offhanded to say? I would send you some thoughts, but you more need prayers, isn't that right? I feel like Agate's just like, hey, I was helping. Hey! Fucking party foul, bitch!
I was being polite. Hello?
Fucking technical foul on the enemy side. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Can't believe this friendly fire.
Oh, I get the perfect one. Ba-doom. What the fuck?
Orlain does this is the last thing I'll narrate. He laughs a little bit. Hides it with the back of his hand and just I'll get everything set up. I need to pause, and then looks at everyone. And I'm going to go talk to the moon again. So I'll be back after moonrise. And he just picks up the shawl and wraps it around his shoulders, and picks up the barred violin and starts to walk out. Whoever stops him or goes with him, he doesn't care. He's in a routine now. And I think even if nobody follows him, he kind of just does his own thing. And about an hour after moonrise, he's asleep peacefully in a bed. Even if the sleep is a little uncomfortable, because sleep is usually when he processes memories. And that's it.